think so. I need to get the clip.
What?
To hold this up. Alright, let me do that.
Oh, that's fine. I got it. Come on. There are also negros out there. Modelo negros. Negro modelos? Yeah.
One more.
Here you, sir.
You're welcome. Good night.
Good night. There you go. You're on. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on.
Oh,
Where's
that's
my
the wrong
thing?
way.
This is brought to you by. I was not expecting that.
I'm gonna leave now.
I didn't give permission to play this song.
Oh, no, that's what we want.
I'm gonna go ahead and send an email to Poppy at Gillespie Studios to see if I can get the rights to song number 13 for the day. No, actually 26. Let's try to get it. Oh wait, that was fast. That was a lie. I didn't send an email. I just clicked play. But I would like to turn this up just for a minute. The speakers on this Lenovo is whack.
I guess when you turn it on, it can change the dynamic.
Music?
No, live stream.
Oh, right. Right.
But I do strongly believe that you kind of have to work in a way that, in an open way.
Yep.
And it keeps coming back to being open.
We want to learn about openness and being open.
It's not what our society necessarily grows up as.
No, we pretend to be open-minded, but really, it's like we got a little window in our mind that we open every once in a while.
Are you really?
When we're ready for it. Okay, I'm ready to accept some things.
Are you really tempted to do 24/7?
Oh man, I think so. I think with the 24/7 and with the live stream search for filter for live, that people who are into this open thing and are wanting to share, is going to be really easy for them to do that. If it's always going, right?
Yeah.
And if it's, I was going to say always live, but that's always going.
Always going, 24/7.
It's always going. Because that way if they go to filter for it, well, it won't happen. There won't be a time when it's not there unless it's one of those little, whatever, 5-10 minute spots where things get switched up. You know? So the probability of going to the YouTube search box, putting in the title that we decide, and going to the live filter and seeing us there, or seeing the content there, is way high, like 90 some odd percent. You know, where right now it's way low. Most likely if they go to it now, filter for it live, they can find you.
No, that filter is live. That filter is just as live as the content. In both ways. Because to get a one-word result, like you showed me.
You never seen anything like that before.
See, my first inner gut shit is to, because that camera going, not say what I was gonna say, like protect it,
right.
Protect the secret that you have. But tell them what happened.
So,
because we're open source, open the nest.
Yeah, no, it's a crazy thing, and the nice thing about it is that it's not gonna last forever. But
it's a window.
Since I've been live streaming, I discovered one quick thing, or one not quick thing, one heavy, as
it's heavy.
Marty
I
would
would call
say.
it heavy.
I accidentally found myself at the top of the YouTube search. I was streaming my buddy doing haircuts, and on one computer, went to another computer just to see what it was looking like from another computer, because I have memory issues on my machine. So if you want to get us help us move towards better machines, there's somewhere up there. I don't even know where it's at, but there's probably a Bitcoin picture. What are they called?
A QR code.
Yeah.
QR code. It's a what?
You scan it. Or something.
Two-dimensional.
It's trippy, man. It's trippy stuff.
UPC. They call them. UPC is what it is. I'm sorry, not
like
QR.
Like a bar scan type thing. It's round. Anyway, I was having trouble finding it. Straight up, that's how it started. I typed in what I put as the title, and it didn't show up. And I was like, I wasn't signed in or something. For some reason, I wanted to be on the outside, like a viewer looking in, and I couldn't get there through the search, even though I typed in the title exactly, and...
Which was content?
No, at the time it was, I don't remember what it was. It was something just weird. Like, I don't know, it might have even been like, watch me play magnets or something. It was something already stored in there.
It's pertinent to them to know, and everybody knows, that you can have an exact title match search, and you won't get it on the first however many hundreds of pages.
That's the point of this first part. The point of the first part of my story is that exactly. You could type in the exact words of your title and even additional words like your name, and you will not find it on the first page.
Because that search has become so corrupt.
There's some. They're not just searching for titles, obviously. So I tried to click around to see what my search options were, because I know from my online shopping experience that if I select a certain filter, I get free shipping on those items. And looking at the filters on the YouTubes out there, one of them was live, and it jumped out at me because I have just been really into live streaming lately. And
go ahead.
I selected live and hit enter, and magically mine showed up at the top, very, very top. And the words were a little specific, so I wanted to push the envelope, and I changed the title of the live stream to process, right? So it's 3 words, the same, 6 syllables, whatever. And changed it. I was live the whole time. Somehow YouTube, it took them a couple minutes or a minute to update. And then
you saw it again today, didn't you?
Yeah. Relearning happens a lot. And I searched for it. This time, it was the only one when I searched for process. So I said, hey, I'm just going to search for process live. And I was like top 2 or 3 out of, I don't know, 4 or 5. There wasn't very many of us live with process that showed up. And I guess the metadata is what they're looking for in that search box. I would interject and say, I think that live streams, live shows while they're going, not when they're deposited and reposited and you watch them, but while they're live, are in a separate bucket. At now ever, it's all new at YouTube, and that's valuable to know that. Yeah.
That you don't have to compete against all those other people that are searching for random ass terms in order to get views.
And in a weird, sick, convoluted way. You know, we were just talking about the top 10 must-dos to become a successful, you know, sucks, these are quotation marks, which means I think it's a bullshit word to use. YouTuber or whatever, streamer,
Stream boy.
online personality, whatever, and it's all, you know, one of the main things on there was about search engine optimization and using the right tags. And one of them even said, well, which would you rather look at? One title was me and my grandma during break, and the other one was my grandma fell out of a plane and landed on a turtle. You know, duh, we all would rather watch a grandma fall out of a plane and land on a turtle. But when you click on it and you watch it, and it's actually a bunch of douche ads and screen capture of God knows what. Oh, you feel like you've been had, you know?
Right.
And
well, I mean, on YouTube, the only trust is in the search. Right? That's the only thing that you can trust, or you could trust. That has been sold, just like the way you used to be able to click through ads for first ads at all. I don't know if y'all remember when YouTube was free, but
I remember there's a lot of cat videos.
There was the 5 second and you can click through ad, and it was all of them, so it was tolerable. But now there are ads that take 30 seconds of your time, telling you what you can't do with your computer, and in a situation where I get through to a video that turns out to be nothing as advertised at all, and resembles nothing that I would want, either because that's the way YouTube is. There's so many videos that you're just clicking through them, or there's somebody putting a whole bunch of search terms to try and get views, and they're not worried about you coming back to their channel, you know, repeat customers. These people aren't worried about repeat customers at all because they don't have a relationship. They're disconnected.
They're turn and burn. There's 100 views a minute lined up, you know,
Yeah.
and they don't necessarily need viewers. You know, you could actually pay for views. I've seen this. Actually, I didn't see this. What would happen? Evolving Boss. Special thanks, by the way. Give props to Evolving Boss and his channel, and the Wild Pikachu and his channel. Jumping right into this live stream thing, and taking that risk, almost like coming out of the curtain, coming out. Hey, look, this is what we got down here. There's papers, got notes. It's not scripted though. Well, we've been having quite the discussion tonight on how to provide quality content in the live stream fashion, and it's difficult.
What is the live stream? What is live stream fashion? What is the live stream?
Why is it important? Why are we even caring about live stream?
Mm-hmm.
Why are we talking to ourselves as if we're talking to a lot of people?
Because that's what live stream does, to a certain extent. At least the beginning, I think. Because we were sitting here designing what we thought would be a live stream event, I guess is what we'd say, revolving around live stream technology, and we want to learn, and we want to teach. That's not selfish of me to say that I want to teach too. I taught high school for a while, and it's very rewarding.
No, it's not selfish at all.
And learning is,
I say this opposite.
I say equally rewarding. Just not just because you're getting something, an extrinsic reward. It just feels good. It feels good. I've seen a lot of people that get into patterns in their life that they stop learning. And I don't think I'd be happy that way. So, in that vein, I guess, we want to look at live streaming.
Honestly, you want to look at it honestly and frankly, and in a two-way mirror. I mean, we want to trick it out. You know, it's like getting that banana seat bike and chroming the wheels out. And,
Because live streaming is different than anything.
well, look, what about this idea? Live stream compared to live streamed. And what was going on in my head there was, when I think of live stream now, I think of a constant flow, like a river or a stream. Live streamed, I think of like almost like a dried up creek bed where there's a little spots of movement, but most of it's just, it's segmented, I guess. You know? And that doesn't mean that I don't think it means that the good parts, the great parts, or the fantastic parts of the stream should not be reproduced in a, you know, recorded or uploaded fashion for, you know, the viewers' ease of accessibility or something like that, right? If you're live streaming 24/7, let's say, not saying that anyone's going to be doing that, but if you were, and in that stream there was a murder, well then yeah, it would be important to take that and cut out the murder, not cut it out, but copy it and submit that to the police for evidence, right? Mm-hmm. That's a purpose. I forgot where I was really going with that. But
you know what it comes down to?
Break it down.
I think it's when I described the similarity of both the content and the thing. You know, we're doing a live stream about live streaming. It's kind of like I told you the picture of the snake eating itself, going around in a circle, and not knowing where anything stops or ends, except that we know what a head is and a tail is, and those appear to be, you know, it's about. It's like a conundrum. It's a conundrum, is what it is. Or just dilemma. Is that two things? But it would be a different thing if it was just a simple conundrum, like a fish eating fish, or something, you know, like that. But live streaming, I think, can be the most powerful tool that the internet has given us. Yeah.
And we still don't know why.
We're at the very beginning. No one understands technology really. Know how to execute so we can get our Monday night football game. So that's there. But as far as every 6-year-old with a keyboard having access to it and the way people communicate, I mean,
I guess that's one of the big differences that's changed, is that before, only things that people demanded, required to see live or close to it, were shown live, like football games. Performances. Big money, big deal events, you know, packed parking lots, you know, 30,000 tickets sold.
Right, it's just the execution of the liveness of it. So everyone can tune into it.
And now, like, no, that doesn't need to be there. There doesn't need to be a huge demand before something can be live.
Right.
There can be zero demand
As in?
right now, and you'd still be there.
What was it? Stream it. And they will come. Thank you very much.
Special thanks
Kevin
to
Costner.
Kevin Costner.
And my black socks.
Also-
It's not a product of demand. That's the thing. That's the authenticity of it.
You don't have to change your title to get people to click on it.
No, it's just because what's the motivation for us?
Well,
Really? Is it obvious it's not money?
oh my God.
And how does that change what happens here between us, our future viewers? Not people who view.
Right.
You're not a view, man. You're not a view. You're a viewer. YouTube thinks of you as a view. We have viewers. Live.
YouTube does allow us to be viewers. Thank goodness, because we're actually probably through YouTube right now. We're actually using CameraFi Live. This is my third or fourth test, fifth test. There may not be any sound on this video, so you might just see like weird hand gestures and stuff.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
I got one.
How much does that lip reading service cost?
That's what we need to do. We need to get in the lip reading service business so we can help the live streamers add audio.
It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be huge. All the people that got LG phones.
Oh, I got one. When you're live streaming, there's no highlight reel because the highlights are real. What?
Wow. You guys got that live. We got some good ones, but you got it live. I hadn't heard that one. Very impressed. This time I'll give a little rundown. Here we go. I don't got any. No, I do.
Sorry, my mother flew out of a helicopter and
Landed on a school bus full of penguins. Got her arm caught in the microwave.
one thing we have discovered is that when you are...
You can skip this ad. How's that? You can skip this ad. Bring it back. Anyway, don't.
You do like a you can skip this ad and then be like, I'm sorry. You actually can't because there is no ad.
What about we were talking about having the pre-record
Pre-recorded
Cued.
content. Yep, ready to go.
different. How about just black and white? You can skip this ad.
I think that should be
Start, and then
at the beginning.
and then goes immediately to can't. And then every once in a while flip back to can, but then it'll flip back to can't. So it's mostly can until the end, and then all of a sudden you can skip this ad.
It goes back and forth the whole time, even though it's mostly can't, and then it slowly phases into
Well,
mostly
no,
can.
it's a kind of like teasing the viewer that you can. Oop, no.
Like just the T and the apostrophe appear and disappear. And then eventually they're gone forever. Is that what you're talking about? Or the whole word's like a flashed up screen, they change. I really like it. I like the you can't skip this ad because it is not what's really on YouTube, right? And there's kind of a funny harshness to it, rough around the edges. You can skip this ad is kind of what it already says. Skip this ad, right? It gives you a timer countdown. Is that what happens? It's like, in 4 seconds you can do
For
something.
can, yeah. I don't know. I can't watch it anymore.
Maybe it would be like, well, it's definitely you can skip this ad, something to play with. What if it's like you can, do your own consumer research somewhere else. And you want to find out about the best cleaning product, it ain't going to be here unless we stumble upon some awesome cleaning product and it happens to be around us and we need to clean something when we're live. It's just so weird. It's nice.
Yeah, it's about time though.
One other thing we were playing with that was really fun was finding lists on like popular sites of you must do these. You must do this if you want to be on YouTube or you want to be on the hot channel or making lots of money or whatever. Basically, that's what you want to make a lot of money and get rich. You got to do this. And taking those and saying you don't need to do those. And the reason you don't need to do those is because of live stream features. Like what was one I was really digging was the you don't need to go to conference. One of them was go to conferences. Now, if it's a conference in Las Vegas, you know, I might be willing to go. You know, I don't know how long I'll be actually in the conference room. But
yeah, but which conference are they talking about?
I don't know.
That's the whole thing is that they would put you at a conference of fellow YouTube broadcasters.
YouTube broadcasters.
It has nothing to do with content. Once again, disconnection.
Content marketing is what they're really into. It's like a whole new
It's networking.
thing.
Well, yeah.
How do you
Sorry, the camera makes me a little moody about corporations.
How do you sell this shit?
Yeah, that's
the fastest.
Exactly. Because I don't have time to conference with fucking women who's making the toy opening videos and making all that money. What's her name?
Cookie Swirl C.
Cookie Swirl.
And I would like to give props to
Okay.
Cookie Swirl C, man, with the
Really,
awesome
YouTube?
channel.
YouTube's telling me to go to a conference with that woman? Are you stupid? We're doing live streaming because it's, to me, it's the most interesting technology since Bitcoin. And it just so happens that both of them are kind of like this revolutionary wave of openness.
Direct openness.
Yeah. The exploiting of the internet and our ability to communicate with each other directly.
And the de-exploitation of people and humanity.
Exactly.
So we take these don't needs, we put in because of lives, and one was you don't need to go to conferences because you can interact with your viewers. And you could just like find out right then and there what's going on.
Yeah, that is one of the funniest things to come out of there. They're telling you to
go to conferences to find
Get on
out
a
what your
plane.
viewers want.
get on a plane.
Oh, another one was you have to define your audience before you've ever had one view.
Yeah.
Wow.
Target market segmentation.
That sounds like a book from Harvard.
Yeah.
Marketing 101. Next, they're going to tell us that, you have to have a central bank in order to, like, eat, in order to survive.
You do, okay. We got one.
We're trying to flip this thing on its head.
Mm-hmm.
Or we're not trying to, it just is flipping on its head, and we're trying to catch a wave or something.
Our favorite number of viewers in the whole wide world is 0.
Your viewers.
0. Boy, if I ever had one, I'd quit.
That's too many. One too many.
Well, there it is. I'm gone. I've overachieved. Oh, it's my mom. Hi, Mom. You proud of me, Mom? I got 1 viewer, Mom. 2.
It's you. And I'm the one who had to click it on your computer.
I used your username. Mother!
He's actually not even viewing.
No, I think as far as the target market goes, for what we're doing, because you can use marketing concepts business concepts, statistics, all that stuff to your advantage and not be using it to exploit. You know? So knowing that most live streamers now are of the age of about 11 and a half, 12, I'm going to shoot for the poly-pony crowd. So I'm going to have about 1,800 search terms regarding pink unicorns. And we're going to get seen.
Props to 12-year-olds and ponies. Man, it's the truth.
Well, the state of live YouTube right now is that if they paid live YouTubers the same as YouTubers, considering the difference in views versus viewers, we get paid about $5,000 a viewer. So there's some power there. When you think about how are they gonna? There's no way for them to judge live stream until it just goes through the roof.
Live analytics, that's coming out. You know, to be able to get stats on your stream live,
Which is all that matters to them.
Numbers. That's exactly where their mind has to go, because their proof of work is in the numbers.
Mm-hmm. That's true. That's all they're doing is proving their work. But I mean, it goes beyond that.
They're covering. No, it's true. They're covering their ass. They don't want to lose their job.
Right.
Because they gotta pay for insurance. Health insurance, not like life insurance. Just to like stay healthy and not die because you have a cold.
In America today, you have to make $1,000 before you get out of bed in the morning and make another $1,000. Just to keep going on that treadmill.
You can spend all your time making money just to spend more time making money.
And die early.
It's like if you run a mile a day, you're gonna live 10 more years. But in the course of the next 30 years or 60 years, depending on how old you are, you will spend those extra 10 years running. So if you don't like running, don't do it. Because that's 10 extra years that you add. It's going to be all running years. It's like adding something you don't want to your life. Mm-hmm. Just because you want more life. Mm-hmm. But I do think running is good, and I do think extended life is good. Mm. I'm also okay with people taking their own life.
Battery message on your phone.
I would talk.
Do you have a cable?
I would talk. No, this is a prime opportunity right here. So we just got notification from the LG. Battery's running low. So we have to switch to a stream. This is where there becomes a break. And we really want to work around this. Find this workaround, or at least mention it. For those folks that are watching us now thinking, well, what if I want to live stream 24/7 and my battery on my phone goes down? Is there a way to cross over? Or what if Samora just wants to privacy?
You were talking about before. Oh, Choing. You're talking about Choing the key.
Throwing the key?
Throwing.
Yeah,
throwing the key. You could throw it to another computer, throw it to another person who has a computer.
Yeah. But there's
keep the live stream.
There'll still be a break. With the OBS, we'll do a reconnect. We'll reconnect in 10 seconds. And if it reconnects, there's no break. And it's a little glitchy on the back end when it actually shows up on your video list. It takes a while for YouTube to sort it out. But I'm pretty sure it ends up as one video.
Ooh.
It stays live. Or it might, I know what happens. When you're watching a live video, there's an extra special screen that you don't see when we're watching other videos. And that one is, it's a black screen that says offline. We can try to show it before this battery dies. How many minutes did it say? Or percent? 15?
It didn't say.
It said 15.
I don't know.
Everything is less. So where were
You're going to show the offline blackness.
Oh, yeah. So right now, we're not offline. So it's going to be hard to do that. I have to look at someone else's live channel. Let's see, YouTube channel. No, live
Can
dashboard.
you search for an offline live channel?
No.
Yes.
Oh, look, it says the stream is offline, so we can get it.
That's you right now.
This stream is offline.
Even though it's a live static picture. Like you looking up at that. Isn't it?
No,
What is it?
it's
That's
stuck. It is, but
Oh.
playing.
Yeah.
Oh, I know why. Actually, I know why. No, I don't. I don't know why. It should be live. I know sometimes it
Is
won't.
this kind of like the part where we can change history if we do the wrong thing? Time loop. Oh. I'm
There's
still
no.
trying to deal with the concept.
There's no history changing.
Oh.
Maybe I'm streaming somewhere else. No, that's us. Well, it's not always easy to stream and do everything on. I mean, I'm playing and streaming everything on Wi-Fi right now. But this is sad news, guys. So this is learning. Thank goodness we didn't even have. There's no chance for a viewer. We had 0 chances of a viewer because we were offline recording to YouTube. Bring it back. Bring me back online. All right, I'm gonna hit stop on this phone and see if that does anything. Do you want to close live broadcasting?